We're sitting right next to the DPAC, and a lot of people have been asking about shows today. Let me show you what we're seeing here at the DPAC. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, this thing didn't work. Here we go. There we go. All right, what you're seeing, those people in those orange suits, or excuse me, yellow suits, they're clearing the sidewalks. They're putting down salt across the way there, Rob Judson. You can't see now, a little tractor over there clearing the sidewalks. We were sitting here, and some people from the DPAC, some workers here, they were out unloading. I said, hey, y'all going to be having the shows today? Because we've been inundated with social media messages asking, are they going to be having the shows today? And she said, yes, the show is going on at the DPAC today. Employers are here. The shows are going to be happening. And we were talking about the PNC Arena, people asking about Disney on Ice over there. That will be happening as well. And you can see them putting out that salt, making sure that they can clear off the sidewalk the best that they can. I don't know how well they're going to be able to do that with how quickly the snow just continues to fall, but they're doing their best here at the DPAC. The show, I think it's Elf, will go on today here at the DPAC. We're going to drive on a little bit. I know a lot of people were asking about Duke Regional, and they were also asking about the streets at South Point. We're going to head over to that way, but let's talk about the roads a little bit, because that's what we've been talking about a lot this morning. We have been seeing people legitimately walking in the middle of the street because the sidewalks are covered. So, you know, I wouldn't really recommend that, because cars might not be able to stop very quickly and the visibility is not that far out. So, folks, if you absolutely have to be out in this, just be prepared. It's going to be a mess. We know that crews are out there. They're working. They're trying to get this cleaned up, but they can only go as fast as they can go. I think you just saw that little John Deere there clearing off the side of the Durham County Courthouse there in that area. They can only go as fast as they can go. So give them the room. I can't tell you how many people we saw that were just kind of in the way. I don't know if it was necessary for them to be out and whatnot. You're just about to see some folks walking in the street up here, I think. I don't know if it's necessary for them to be out, but certainly they were, and they were in the way of the city of Durham trying to clean up the roads and get them cleared. So just in the way, and then too, I know we've been talking about this, you're going to be in the way of emergency response teams, of officers and everything. Hey, so let me check here. I know that Durham, the city of Durham, has been tweeting. I just had it pulled up. Let's see what they've been saying about the roads, because I can tell you it's not been it's been about what we have been saying. So Durham police saying the roads in Durham are treacherous and not safe for driving. Highway 55 from South Alston to Lawson Street is closed. Stay home and off the roads if possible. And I know we were over at Leon and Murray, Leon and Stadium off Duke Street. That's just past Northgate Mall, and that was closed. At one point they had like a 16-car pileup, the officers said there, so it's kind of in a basin and not a good place to be. And then additionally, the Durham County Sheriff is saying, good morning, Durham County. If you're waking up and seeing about 6 inches of snow on the ground, our advice is to you, unless you absolutely have to, stay home. Roads are treacherous. And as we approach Chapel Hill Street, that's about a half a mile away right now. We're at exit 12. We're in a tank of a car, and there are times when we're battling the elements, just like you might be if you absolutely have to get out in this. It's pushing us around a little bit. This is really what the roads are looking like. I know when we were on I-85 there at Guest Road and heading towards Mebane, this is what we were looking at. Oh, it's caught us a little bit. We're back in control with it. That the roads, you can sort of see the pavement, but don't be fooled into thinking that the pavement is safe to be on, because it really isn't. The snow can really just grab you and throw you about. Rob is here with us. Rob's our photojournalist. Rockin' Robbie J, I've been calling him this morning. He's getting a little smirk on his face. Talking about this, how do you feel driving in this as we slowly creep along? And I do want to tell people at home, because people will ask, why are you driving so fast? It's just how our camera looks. We are not driving fast at all. In fact, we are going, 28, it looks like? 28 miles an hour. Oh, here we go. Here's a car right on the side of the road. 2 cars on the side of the road. Do I hear 3? No, undoubtedly, we're going to come up on one. Those have been, that looks like it had police tape on it. Cops have come out here and checked that. Folks, if you can get your car out of the way, get it out of the way, because that's a hazard right there. Someone could slide right into that easily. But Rob, how are you feeling driving right now? What's the feeling underneath the tires?
I feel like I've driven in many of these storms, and this is the slickest it's been in several years. again, we were going between 25 and 30 miles an hour back there, and you may have seen, and even right now, we are a little squirrely on the road. I'm not doing that. That is the car finding its own path amongst the ice and the snow pack. Plows have come through here, but it is snowing at a rate that it is piling right back up. Right after the plows do their job, the snow piles right back up, and there is now a layer of ice or sheen or something under, especially on bridges, overpasses, and ramps, where this vehicle is not stable. And this is a very substantial four-wheel drive vehicle. If you're familiar,
tank.
If you're familiar with it, it's a Toyota FJ Cruiser. It has gotten through me many snowstorms, and this one I'm a little hesitant to really step on the accelerator at times, because it is no problem that this thing will go off the road because of the ice and this snowpack that is not causing stability for these tires on the road.
And we are passing the Elba Street exit, the Trench Street exit there, and we are headed, on one of the off-ramps, do you know what we saw? A semi-truck that couldn't get through, couldn't get up and off the way. So if the semi-truck can't take it, your little car can't take it either.